What is going on, guys? Welcome back to your favorite alien ass kicking show on YouTube. In this episode we don't have an alien right here, but we brought the clicker enemy out of the Last of Us game series to life in order to test several different weapons against it. So I think this target turned out pretty epic. It looks so realistic. It has all the fungus growings developed out of the infected clicker brain all over the skin. It has a anatomically correct skull underneath it, and you're able to fill the cavity with blood. So if you get attacked by the clicker enemy, it's always better to stay at a distance and be sure to use a heavy and big caliber. But if you get in close combat with them and you only have a 9mm bullet, you better be sure to be very quick and shoot them 3 times straight into the head. So at first I want to thank Olight for sending me the Baldo Pro laser flashlight. It's a very cool and bright light. You can mount it very quick on your pistol or rifle or whatever, and I'm going to make a review very soon. So in our first episode of The Last of Us in real life, we are testing the hand-forged custom Katana from Swords of Northshire. This is a fully functional and battle-ready custom katana made by Swords of Northshire. When you order a sword at this shop, you receive a carefully constructed full-tank functional work of art that can be used for training in the dojo or as a centerpiece display in your home. Browse the collection of real swords and discover the perfect blade for your needs. Clickers are the third stage of the infected in The Last of Us. They take roughly a year to reach this stage of infection after roughly 1 year of exposure to the cordyceps brain infection. They have had prolonged exposure to the fungus and now possess strength that significantly surpasses the average human. If you want to test your strength and skills, you can now pre-order the clicker target head. As soon as the clicker recognized you, you better be as quiet as you can. The best thing you can do is distract the enemy and leave your current location without making any noises. For the first strike, I'm going to attack the enemy from the front. Let's do this. Perfect slice. It managed to get through all the fungus growings, and it opened the skull. Let's save the slow motion and do it again. I put about 80% of my force into the strike, and I'm pretty sure that the clicker is dead because there would be enough brain damage, but you never can be 100% sure, so we need to destroy him even a little bit more. So the first strike is not going into the cranial. The second strike went into the exact same spot, a little bit to the left. Also no brain damage. Stabbing is useless because most of the time you will chop or stab into the fungal growing. No damage to the blade. It's perfectly fine. Very well balanced sword. I really love it. So one thing that I've noticed right now is that I'm very distracted by my equipment. So I have to take it off and let's move on. Oh, that's way better. I'm not a ghost of Tsushima, but I'm pretty sure that I have the skills to survive the apocalypse with this katana. Let's do it again. So the next thing that I've noticed is if you hit with the sword in a different angle, it will bounce off, and it almost felt like I'm hitting a punching bag. So the clickers fungals are perfectly fine to protect the brain. So it's way better to do it from the back. Look at this cut. It opened the skull. Oh, that's amazing. Here's a little tip: if you use swords or katanas or whatever, always wipe your blade with oil to keep it in perfectly fine shape and you don't have any blood marks on it. Just wipe it with oil. Another skill that I have learned over the years using katanas is that you have to pull the blade into the direction of your body while hitting and slicing the target. Whoa. So now you can be sure that the clicker is more than dead. It's completely destroyed. No damage to the blade at all. That's a good sign. It's straight, it's not bent. Awesome. So there's only one thing left that we have to try out, and that's the decapitation. Shit! So close, so close. Look at this. It went. It broke. It broke the spine. Ugh. That's it. Not the cleanest decapitation that I've ever made, but we might should experiment a little bit more with the foam and bone materials. Oh, that smells so nice. Mm-hmm. That thing is heavy. Okay guys, that's it for today's episode. I hope you found this episode interesting and informative. Please let us know in the comments down below which weapon from The Last of Us should we test next time in real life. Special thanks to Swords of Northshire for sending us this awesome looking and beautiful and very useful katana. Please check them out, the links are also in the description, and we see you guys in the next episode of AlienGoBoom. Bye.